Hey, it's Mark and Lisa from Iceland Adventures on YouTube, and we're here in beautiful Iceland enjoying some horses that decided to join us, with one that's very curious with the tripod. And we wanted to ask Lisa a few questions that many folks ask when it comes to the riding tours, because she's the answer lady in the States. The first one is, how many people bring kids, and what's the age limit for kids to
Well,
come on a tour?
well, Mark, we have a lot of mother-daughters that come on tour, and most of the time they're adult daughters, adult children. Um, and it really depends. Normally they say, a limit of 10 to 12 years old to go on tour, but it really depends on your child and their riding ability. Can they can they ride for several hours at a time? Are they going to get grumpy and tired and need to stop? And so if you have a younger child, probably 6, 7 years old, there are some like day rides that you can do, or maybe a saltvik comfort ride. But if you want to do a multi-day ride, you probably need a little bit of an older child.
Okay.
Um,
And I would assume that when people are booking their tours, they probably want to be with more people their own age groups as well. And if you wanted a family tour, book a family tour and just
Exactly. So when you're booking, just ask the questions like, can I get on a tour with other people that have some kids? Or, is my child going to be able to handle the ride? So all of those are great questions, and I can put you in direct contact with Mika out at Saltvik in Iceland, and she's amazing at figuring out which tour you should be on. If it's questions that I can't answer, she's got the answer for you.
okay. Next is, how much of the day is actually spent on horseback?
On the multi-day ride, you're going to spend 6 to 8 hours. We've got a horse there that just keeps jumping in the camera. So you're going to spend 6 to 8 hours a day on horseback. And you have many breaks during the day. So you'll have several 5, 10 minute breaks. You'll probably have a good hour-long lunch break where the horses are back in the herd. Like this guy is resting. We've got several out here sleeping in the sunshine. It's incredibly warm today. So, so you'll have several breaks, but plan on about 6 to 8 hours a day of being out with the horses.
Okay, and then for folks like myself who haven't ridden a ton,
That one horse is so interested in the camera.
so the question is, for folks like myself who haven't ridden a ton, what kind of training or instruction or even help can I get on when I'm actually out there on the tour?
Well, first of all, I would say if you don't have a ton of experience, you need to really make that clear when you're booking your tour so that we can get you on a tour that will be safe for you and comfortable for you, and that there is enough staff that can help you. And there are tours that are great for, less experienced riders. But when you're out there on the ride, say you are an experienced rider, but you're just really not experienced with the Icelandic horse, which we're seeing is very curious as that one continues to try and knock the camera over. But maybe you're just not experienced riding an Icelandic horse. You can ask the staff, hey, am I doing this right? And they will try their best to help you. But if you're an experienced rider, you'll catch on pretty quickly. And you're not really getting a lesson while you're out there, but they'll give you pointers if you ask.
When I was out there riding one of the last horses, the horse was getting the better of me, and one of the guides just came up next to me and said, ride next to me for a little bit, loosen up your reins a little bit. And that seemed to help me as well as it helped me in controlling the horse, because obviously she knew the horse very, very well and knew what it expected. So they are incredibly helpful. I wasn't looking for a full-on instruction, but they were able to give me the right pointers so that I had a fun and safe ride.
Yes, they're very helpful, and You know, their job really isn't to give the tourists lessons. It's, you know, to make sure that the horses get there and to make sure that everybody, you know,
Yeah.
survives and has a good time.
Yeah, I mean, this is a riding tour. It's not an instruction tour.
Yes,
So,
yes. So make sure when you're booking a tour that you're booking a tour that is appropriate for your experience and your physical ability at this moment. Not what your ability was 20 years ago or what you're hoping your ability will be in the future. What you can do right now is what you need to book for.
okay, so that's Riding Iceland Adventures with Mark and Lisa, and looks like it's the end of the clip because that's our view of the end. Enjoy the day. Talk to you later.
Bye.